Hello, everybody. Welcome to that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. And I am here with the absolutely incredible Latvia Supernova entrance for 2025 and Eurovision 2022 at Citi Zēni.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow,
I'm never living this down, am I? I'm never living this down, am I, lads? Thank you for the serenade, everybody. How are you doing, first of all? How are you doing, guys?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. Yeah.
Uh, for those of you,
Yeah. Feel good.
Real good.
I know obviously some people will know you before, but for anybody who has not ever come across Citi Zēni before, can you introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourselves.
Yes, we are an experience. We are more than a band. We are more than music. We are music in everything and everybody. We are Dagny, Storms, Christians, Reinis, and everybody else because we are Citi Zēni, a band that is a band and not really a band, and we do meow, 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 meow. Bam, bam,
Wow.
You guys are gonna crack me up all the way through the interview.
Yes, good.
Bring it on. I love the energy. So, you are aiming to represent Latvia with your song Ramtai. Tell us a bit about Ramtai. Tell us maybe what it means for your English language viewers. And anything you can tell us about the song and your thoughts about how it came about.
Wow. So Ramtai is anything that you want it to be, really. It can be something clean, it can be something dirty, it can be something edible, it can be something drinkable.
Well,
It can be something that you feel, and it can be something that feels you. It
It's
can be
mostly-
anything in between,
it's
really.
mostly energy, but how you use that energy, what you use it for,
Yeah, I think
is your choice.
the coolest thing about the phrase Ramtai. So yeah, obviously for English speakers, it probably sounds like gibberish, and that's about it. For Latvians, though, it's this weird thing, really, and I think it would be really beautiful if we got the chance to share it with the rest of Europe, because even though there is no definition of the word itself, because it lives as a traditional chant or a chorus in a traditional song that we would have. But then, kind of how the song came about is because we asked the question, what does it mean really? Because everybody sings it, but nobody's ever asked the question, why? And then we spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. Initially, it started out maybe a little bit as a fun thing to be doing, to just poke fun and make fun a little bit about the fact that there's a phrase that everybody knows, but nobody knows what it means. But then when we continued working on it, we understood that it's actually one of those mantra type of things, something that really shows that we are united in something. We have our own little secret, these 1.8 million people that we have here. And even though it doesn't have a beautiful definition that's written in a vocabulary, what it really means, everybody here knows what it means. And I'm pretty sure that after listening to the song, you're going to have your own opinion of what it means. And hopefully you will get to experience for a small moment there, for almost 3 minutes, what it feels like to be Latvian. And that's what Eurovision is about, right? It's about being united in something. And I think that being united in the fact that we can share a little bit of our secret language and our secret things, what it means to be Latvian, is a fucking blessing, really.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I love this song and I'm really excited to see what you guys bring. What are you able to tell us anything about what you are planning for the staging, or is it all very, very shh right now?
We've shared anything, and that's kind of on purpose. We want to leave the surprise. But if I would have to use one word, no, two words,
Ramtai.
two words to describe it. And I think that this will age terribly, but at the same time wonderfully. Car wash, whatever that means.
Ooh, the mystery, the mystery. Well, I'm sure in February we will see some amazing, amazing stuff from you guys because you do have the energy, the energy. What made you want to return to the selection? What made you think, yeah, we've tried this, we want to come back?
Well, we upload our demos to SoundCloud link,
That's
and
true.
it didn't let us to upload any more demos, so
True.
we had to release something.
That is kind of honest, and at the same time, I think the idea was floated around ever since
Yeah.
that wonderful day when we stepped off the semifinal stage. That hey, this is so cool! Like the whole community around it, the whole journey of it, the fact how people feel back home, how we feel about doing this. It's indescribable. It's a bit of Ramtai, if you could call it that way. So, but we were always really self-conscious that if we would sort of go out, because it is putting ourselves out there, we're sort of risking of getting hurt, maybe to some degree, that we should feel absolutely confident about the song that we would participate with. So in this case, uh, it took us 3 years to really come up with a song that we feel would be a good follow up to what we've done before, and that's the thing, that we're still those cheeky little dudes that joke on the line and on the edge, but at the same time, we understood after Eurovision how much more it really is, and
Yeah, and that's the
what of
thing,
a
we learned
beautiful
a
thing
lot,
it is.
right?
Yeah,
We
that's
learned
true.
a lot from participating the first time, and we had to use that knowledge. So
Yeah.
it was it was bless you, man.
Sorry. You called the runtime. It just came out.
Ramtai just came out. Sometimes does that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was always on the table. We have unfinished business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Citi Zēni coming back for revenge.
You gotta hope he gets
Vengeance.
last time, man.
yeah.
What
I
was
wouldn't
the... Sorry, no,
revenge.
go on.
I would rather call it sort of something that we feel unfinished, and
Yeah.
we feel that it's appropriate to go again. And in the end of the day, we cannot vouch that we're gonna go to Eurovision. We're not representing anything except for ourselves at the moment, and so we're really curious as to what's going to happen on the 1st of February, and then hopefully on the 8th of February. And we believe that for us, maybe the level at which we have to be in order to satisfy everybody's expectation is a very hard place to land. So we're very aware of it, and we are super hyped to show what we've been working on for the last year, for the last years, really. Well, intensively for the last 6 months. So yeah, super excited.
And what do you think you learned from your Eurovision experience, apart from not to jump off a stage when nobody's there to catch you, like you
They
did
were
in
there.
London?
They were there.
What people was there?
2 seconds before he landed on the floor, they were there.
Yeah, the learnings are there are just so many, really. But the
Yeah.
primary one is that if the first time around I mean, we have to be honest, we treated it very naively in a sense. Then this time around, what we've been doing for the last 3 years is we've not been sitting around and just thinking about, hey, we could do Eurovision again or something. We've been actively touring, we've been actively performing, we've been working on our craft, on how we make music, on how we perform it, and on all the things that really gives us a little bit of confidence that this time around we know what we're doing. We're not purely intuitive in everything that we do. Still, there's a lot of intuition that goes into it. That's what art is about. But at the same time, I think the main thing that we've learned is that it's just a beautiful thing to be taking part in, and the opportunity to be speaking with you, for example, today. I don't
Thank
think we would
you.
have that if we wouldn't do this again. So thank you for having us.
Aww. Here we go again. I mean, obviously, you've talked about you've been on tour as well, but you also released an album last year, which is top class. I mean, for those of
Thank
you who are just hearing you from Ramtai and maybe your 2022 Eurovision, what do you think, what do you think other people should listen to first? If they have just heard Ramtai and they've just heard Eat Your Salad, which song or songs do you think, right, go and listen to that one? That defines Citi Zēni.
Well, I think we're kind of changing style a bit right now.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, in some direction we don't know yet, but
We are like Pokemon. Our
yeah.
next evolution is upcoming. What exactly is it to be? We will see in a couple of levels.
Yeah, like we release our singles and album songs, and then we on some celebrations in Latvia, when there are celebrations, we release short songs where we experiment a lot and do weird things that we wouldn't do in normal songs. And that's how we kind of find weird new sounds. And sometimes those joke songs perform even better than the real ones. And and that's yeah, and that's kind of direction where we're going. As Jan said, we're mystery box.
So basically, what I'm sorry, what Douglas says
And
is,
Douglas.
nice to meet you.
Nice.
Is there's a whole spectrum of songs. Go there, check them out, and choose your favorite, right?
Choose your
We
destiny.
can't because I think every one of us have different favorite song. I'm
Mhm.
pretty confident about
And I
that.
think
So
the
we
way
can't
this-
say that's one. That's
Yeah.
good.
And if somebody wants to prepare themselves for Ramtai, I would usually kind of pull out the reference that it has been written, kind of not basing it on, but like looking, because usually you would have a reference that you're going that direction that you want to go. And I don't think it really had one in the room. So I think it's something really, really genuine. And whatever warms you up to it, maybe a glass of wine or a specific song, or maybe meow, 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 meow. Or something else. Whatever it is, we're happy about it. And I mean, that's what Ramtai is about. We don't want to put a definition on it, what it is, what's the genre, what's the music. And I know it sounds a little bit cliche when you say it out loud, but that's the reality for us. That if before we knew that we were a funk, soul, something pop band, then now we don't. And it's really an exciting time for us because we get to fool around with different things, and experimenting is exciting, isn't it?
So the Citi Zēni music experience right now is you fumble around in your bag for a Pokeball and you just open one at random and poof.
Pretty much. I think
Something
the
cool pops out.
the last 10 songs that we've written in the demos, I think there were 3 ballads were in there. Then there was this electro whatever thing that we've written, which is Ramtai.
There was one
50-50.
with Jamaican accent.
Yeah, there was one Rasta song.
A real Batman song. A real Jamaican song. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What one, brother?
And then there was the really beautiful soul song as well. The one
Yeah.
I Wanna Come,
Yeah.
which was great. It sounds bad when you say it out of context, but it's
So you have, you've been in the music scene a while, and you've done a lot of things, but I want you to think about if there is somebody who is in the Latvian music scene who you would say that is somebody who you would like to work with, or somebody who you'd like to just give a little nod to, somebody that you might know.
oh my.
I want to work with professional trainer to lose some weight. By the way,
That's the key.
I think that there are quite a few really up and coming acts, and it feels weird being asked this question because just like, literally a couple of years ago we were just really amongst them, and now I guess we're perceived that we wouldn't be, but really we still do feel that there's still a lot ahead of what we're doing. But for now, my Latvian artist that I want to give a shout out to is and this is gonna sound weird. I don't think I've told it anybody, but I
No.
really like what Viesulis is doing, the rapper
Oh, yeah,
guy.
sure, yeah.
I really enjoy what he's doing. It's super original. and really high quality. And he comes from the same city as I do, so nice. But
Yeah.
I don't. Do you have somebody else that you want to bring out at the moment?
I have.
Huh?
The
No.
rapper chick that just got famous.
Revolution.
No, Chrissy.
Huh?
Chrissy.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, she uses very, very specific tonal things in her rap.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
you
nice.
should listen
That's
to
nice.
her.
And I think
She's
in
good.
this year's
She's good, yeah.
selection, in Supernova, out of the 20 acts, quite a few of them are actually actively in my playlists, and I think that that's what it's all about. That's what it should be every year. That it's a little bit of a crazy competition. So we're so honored to be a part of it, and nothing comes granted just because we've done Eurovision once or that we've been maybe touring a little bit more than some of the other artists. Because in the end of the day, it's a competition and everybody starts from the score starts from zero. And that's exactly how we want it to be. And we want to have great competition because it means that overall, what we're doing and what the music industry in Latvia is doing is going in the right direction. And most importantly, I think it means that everybody is taking Eurovision seriously, more and more serious with every iteration. And I don't know if it is it the Dawn's factor or whatever it is. It doesn't matter because in the end of the day, we have 20 really cool songs that are participating. So I really hope that anybody who is watching this and you in that count will tune in on the 1st and on the 8th of February and speak up. What do you like? What do you hate? What do you find interesting? Because this is really one of the rare times that we get to see feedback about what's going on in Latvia and the music scene. Because usually it's music for Latvians that we release. Practically all of the artists. Eurovision is one of the rare times of the year that we get to showcase what's happening here. I think a lot has happened in the last year. That's pretty much the outcome of Supernova this year.
Yeah, Supernova feels like a really exciting selection this year. There's a lot of good variety, and it feels a little bit like there's something for everybody. If you're a big ballad lover, there's something. If you're like a bit more experimental or whatever, there's so much in there. And I don't know if you guys are watching on social media or whatever, but the feedback from everybody, like on social media and online, is that this is like we've gone from boom and the
Yeah.
level is high this year.
It's also participating this year, right? That a step has been taken in the right direction. Let's not fuck it up. Let's figure out which is the song that this year deserves to go to Switzerland and represent Latvia. Because at the end of the day, we're all interested that the song that will perform best there would go to Eurovision because it's a point of national pride for us.
Yeah.
We don't get that many of those. I mean, literally, I don't know if there are many other countries that would celebrate to quite the same extent any U20 hockey championship. Latvia beats Canada. The whole country goes berserk. The Latvian animated film called Flow recently got a Golden Globe. Yes,
Yeah. The cat one. Yeah.
Yes. And again, it's a point of massive pride for us. And if it's something that Ramtai can bring or another song can bring, then we should absolutely strive for it. And again, I want to reemphasize that the 20 songs that are there this year really showed that we want to bring these beautiful moments back home and to everybody watching.
Yeah. Well, I have one silly question for you before I go, and that is, what is your favorite biscuit or sweet treats?
Potato.
Of course.
Sweet potato.
No.
No, biscuit.
Sweet treat as well.
My favorite biscuit is limp.
Shit.
Limp biscuit. Limp biscuit.
Yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Hey, Dad, no!
I see what you did there. And just as we round off, do you have any just final message for your fans? Any final message for those out there watching this video? Message for people to vote on your behalf?
Find something that makes you happy, and if it's Ramtai, then thank you very much. And that's what we've written a song about: finding something that really means something
Ramtai
special to you. And it can be anything that you want. And for example, I love the cat ears because it's also an expression of something probably that you enjoy and that you love, right? And that's what music should be all about. It's about bringing out some emotion and a vibe. So instead of vouching that people should be voting for us, absolutely, of course, do that if you feel like it, but mostly enjoy whatever is being cooked up, because I know that a lot of people have put in a lot of great work, and including us.
We gonna be cooking.
Yeah. So let's cook and let's enjoy the whole journey.
Well, I can't wait to see what you guys cook up. Thank you so much, folks, for sparing us some time to have the interview. And all the best of luck for the 1st of February and hopefully the 8th. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle, for having us.
Thank you. Bye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.